Hey y'all, and welcome to today's Bold and Beautiful Chat. It was another good show. Sheila tells Quinn and Ridge to go on and tell Eric the truth, and she's not leaving until they do. RJ and Coco are going to Graham's house for a 4th of July party, and RJ has a surprise for Coco in that they're going to go in an old black Camaro that has the convertible roof, and it belongs to Ridge. And Eric is leading Sheila to the door, and Sheila dares Quinn to tell Eric the truth. Sheila still won't leave, even as Eric tries to lead her to the door. Sheila said she needs to be there as a friend to Eric when he hears what is going on. Eric wants to go ahead and talk about what happened, even though Ridge and Quinn want her to go. He just says he wants to hear what's going on now. And Coco and RJ are riding in the car having fun, and they're taking selfies and pictures of different things and just having a real good time. Bill said he can give RJ tips if he is getting serious with Coco, and he can do a better job of giving the tips than Ridge can, even though Ridge is RJ's dad. Ridge and Quinn say there was never an affair. They just kissed and did some flirting. And Ridge finally went ahead and started telling Eric what went on. And he said he started out hating Quinn, and then as time went on, he saw they had more things in common than he thought. And he said that everything started happening when they went to the symposium. And then after it was over, they went back to their room. And Quinn had no part in it. And Ridge tried to take all the blame for everything that's happened. And Ridge said that it stopped there. Anything that happened stopped there. Eric asked if it was a simple kiss, and Quinn said that there was more, that there over time were inappropriate glances and kisses. And Ridge said they both have a self-destructive streak in them, and when things are going good, you know, they seem to do something to mess it up. Quinn said the kisses, I believe it was Quinn, said the kisses were innocent moments, and Eric said decent people wouldn't have those type of moments. RJ pulls the car over as they are going like on a back road up in the mountains, and they take more pictures and selfies and play around and have a real good time. And when they get back in the car, RJ tells her to check out the back seat, that there's a lot of room in the back seats of those cars, and so she gets in the back, and so they do a little bit of kissing and so on. And Bill questions Brooke about what happened to make her not marry Ridge. He asked a couple different times, and Brooke just said there's some things that need to be forgotten, but she didn't tell him what happened. Sheila told Eric that is why Brooke didn't marry Ridge when Steffi and Liam had their marriages, because of a kiss then. And Quinn explained what happened about the kiss to Eric before Brooke and Ridge's wedding. Eric said you two wouldn't let Brooke tell him about the kiss, because he was recalling when Brooke came to the room and said there was something that Eric needed to know, and then she didn't tell him. Quinn told Eric she made a mistake. She believes in their marriage, and say he believes in it too. Ridge says this whole thing is his fault, and he will get his stuff and leave them alone. And RJ gave Coco the keys for her to drive. They are driving along, and they're taking more pictures, and they're posting pictures and texting. Coco texted with the receptionist at Spectra, and all of a sudden a car comes in the opposite direction toward them, and there's a wreck, and you hear the crash, and you see her phone drop to the floor of the car, and that's all you see of the crash. And Eric is very upset, and he's hollering and just very upset, and he says it's an affair, but Quinn says it wasn't an affair. Quinn says she never quit loving Eric. He is the one she has always loved. And Sheila said Quinn just wants what Eric can provide for her, and that she doesn't really love Eric. And Quinn asked Eric to tell her they could move on from this, and it isn't over. He is the only man that she wants, and she profusely apologizes and has tears and all that. And so that's where it ended today, with Eric just looking at her. And so I have no idea how things are going to work out tomorrow. In a way, I think he may forgive her, but probably not. And somewhere down the line, probably Ridge and Quinn will get together. Man, I'm hoping that RJ and Coco are not too badly hurt, but it'll probably be a lesson to everyone about don't text and drive, which really is important. So I hope everybody's doing good, and have a real good rest of the day, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for our next episode. So take care, and bye-bye.